say. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yo, family, what's going on? And welcome back to another episode of the Unfiltered Exchange podcast. You're here with your boy Frankie and the beautiful Chloe Money.
Hi, welcome back.
Yes, we're
People,
back.
family, friends, lovers,
Cats
fighters,
and dogs.
everyone. Hello.
We can't leave out the pets. You know how I feel about leaving out the pets. We can't leave them out. Yes.
Yeah.
We are back for another week, another episode, and we are so glad to have you guys with us, as usual.
Happy Sunday.
Yes.
Happy Sunday, everyone. We
Yes.
hope you're having a good day so far. Nice
Yes.
and chill. The weather's...
The
I don't know what the
weathering.
weather's doing on
It's shit.
Sunday because it's a couple of days before, but
Yeah, it's been shit. It's been
enjoying
cold.
your Sunday.
Yes. It's been cold. It's been windy. It's been raining. Nothing's changed
been
pretty much.
shit.
It's been winter pretty much, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, nice. But we're back. We're here. We're with the beautiful people. We're about to do our thing. So let's not waste any more time. Oh, shit, I almost knocked this over. And let's get straight into the weekly recap. Sounds good?
As usual. Jesus!
Wrong button. I pressed two
My
buttons
God,
at
that
the same
was
time.
so loud.
So loud. All right, let's do that again. Let's get straight into the weekly recap.
I don't know why you press that so hard because you just need to do a...
A tap.
You go...
I don't know. I feel like it's a habit. Like ever since I started pressing, it's the how I initially press this on my gentle. All right. Oh yeah, gotta give it a gentle touch.
Delicate fingers.
Yes, exactly.
Our weekly recap is quite boring.
Yes.
So we had our date night on Sunday.
Yeah, that was really nice.
It was beautiful.
Chloe planned everything out, by the way. So shout out to the beautiful Chloe.
I know
Thank you,
I'm
babe.
pretty good.
Yeah, she planned everything out. We went to where did we go, babe?
We went to Ho Chi Mama for dinner.
Yes.
And then we went to Sugar Sundays for a little dance.
That was very nice.
It was really good.
Especially on a Sunday night, it was pretty chilled.
know.
Like, I mean, it wasn't like your Saturday vibe where it's like long line, long queue to get into the club. It was actually more mellow. So
Yeah, it was good. We met like some new people.
yes,
What else?
nah,
It was just nice to dress up and go out.
yeah, it was really good because we haven't done it in a while. So once in a while, it was really good to have that balance.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably something we need to do a little bit more often. But definitely it was a really good night.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was nice. But other than that, we've just been working.
Yeah. Work as usual.
Yeah, not much.
What are you gonna do? We gotta work for the
We
man.
have to work.
Get the
We gotta
dollar.
work for the wedding, work for us, work for everything.
We gotta work for our future.
I'm working for lip fillers at the moment. That's my next thing I'm saving for.
Yes, and I'm working to get more tattoos. So
Yeah, I'm after the wedding. I'm doing my tattoos.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
finishing my sleeve.
yes, Chloe's finishing her sleeve after the wedding. Unfortunately, you're not in that position yet to get more, but I am, so I'm gonna make the most of it, right?
That's because I can cover my arm on the wedding day.
Yeah, and I can cover my arms as well with the.
You're covered. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm
He's
all good.
I'm the one that's a bit like.
Yes, but no, it was a pretty mellow week, pretty chilled, and I think a lot of people are having those weeks as well because cost of inflation, weather shit. Unless you go overseas, which a lot of people happen to be doing
Father
as well.
Joe,
Yes,
he's there.
big man enjoying himself in Malta.
Yeah, he's loving it.
He's loving life.
loving it. He's gone very dark.
The sun is sunning him good.
Oh, yeah, he
Yeah.
was on a boat all day yesterday, he said.
Yeah, okay.
They went around the whole of Valletta.
Valletta.
Yeah.
Is that like the capital city of Malta? Or?
I'm not too sure.
Okay.
You're asking the wrong person. But, yeah, so he's loving it.
Yeah, it sounds
we're
very
here
nice.
freezing our tits off.
Yep.
And balls.
And balls. Don't leave out the balls.
The Bali.
Yes, we're freezing cold. Man's living his best life. And
Look at me.
rightly so, rightly earned.
You got lipstick on your mouth.
Chloe's been giving me too much love and kisses.
I know, okay.
Yeah.
You got lipstick.
No, all good. There we go. I don't think that probably solved the problem. But anyways,
Maybe.
we move
It's a little bit.
a little bit.
It's okay.
A little bit, but we move. But yeah,
Other
anything.
than that, the week's been very chill.
Yeah, the week's been weeking.
Yeah.
If that's a word, weeking.
I know we're a bit boring this week.
Nah, I just think we're going through the paces of the routine of work, life, work, life, work, life.
But I'm realizing we're getting old. as well.
Why do you say that? We're already
Not getting old, but like I'm maturing to the point where I'm finding more joy in staying home or, you know, going out for a dinner and drinks rather than clubbing every weekend.
Yeah.
Which, like, I don't know, like I appreciate it more.
Yeah.
When I don't go so much.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, especially in this weather. Sometimes you just, like I've mentioned before, you just want to get under the blanket, watch a nice movie. And just stay warm and just enjoy the peace and quiet.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree.
Yeah, but definitely that's what's been happening, y'all. But apart from that,
apart from that, not much.
Not much to update you guys on, but we do have a holiday coming up pretty soon, in a couple of months.
Soon, October.
Yeah, in a couple of months.
We're going to Gold Coast. Like, that's kind of what is getting me through. Like, I know that there's something exciting coming up.
We got something to work towards.
Yeah.
So that should be pretty entertaining and pretty fun. But in the meantime, we're just hustling.
Yeah, we're just working.
Hustle and bustle, 100%.
Working.
Yeah. Yes.
And yeah. Anyway, today is a pajama party chats given I'm in my robe and Frankie's in a sleeping top. Oh my God, Frankie, your armpits.
Whoops. Don't worry, I got deodorant on anyways.
He doesn't stink, but we're in pajamas today because we're oh my God, look like Jesus.
In a leopard print.
In a leopard print robe.
Fuck.
Jesus in a leopard print robe. We're having pajama party chats.
Yes.
Tonight. But before we get into the nitty gritty and topics of discussion, Frankie has an Am I the Arsehole that he wants to share with us.
And I've got two this
you got
episode.
two?
Yes, I've got two. So not just one.
Two.
We're coming with you with two problemos. Yeah, so let's not waste any time and let's get straight into it.
Yeah, go for it, Frankie.
I got my trusted device over here.
What's our song?
Which one's the song?
Take it easy.
Nah, that's Take It Easy.
What are you doing in my swamp? What?
I probably should lift my armpits.
I know, Frankie, you're not lifting your armpits today, man.
I'm gonna be like this.
Oh God.
All right.
Yes, tell us, Frankie.
Sorry about my armpits, ladies and gentlemen.
You go first.
All right, here we go. Okay, so
you're a robot.
Okay, here we go.
Go for it. Tell us.
So, the first one. Am I the arsehole for not changing my baby name because my partner doesn't like it?
No. Mm-hmm. Oh, so this isn't relationship or this is very random.
So this, it's pretty much like everyday.
An everyday dilemma.
Yeah, everyday dilemma. So this one's not really relationship based, but it is still very relationship based in a sense because it has
in a
to do
sense.
with,
I'll go for it.
With two couples.
Yeah, tell us.
So
talk.
I gave birth to a beautiful baby via C-section. Congratulations. With my partner who was aware that I did not want to decide on a name until after baby arrived. We had a list of ideas and I ultimately decided on...
What? Ultimately, my bad.
Decided I wanted to name the baby Brooke using a fake name for post, of course. When I said that's what I wanted, partner argued and said he didn't like it despite never saying that prior to baby being born. Even though he knew it was a top choice for me, I told him he can pick the middle name and baby is getting his last name. I think that's pretty reasonable.
Okay.
He proceeded to argue and even said, if you want to name our baby Brooke, I'm going to introduce baby as this is Brooke and I hate her fucking name. That's
very abrupt.
Yeah, man, bro, chill out. He also went back and forth on the middle name and even said I changed my mind on her middle name. Don't use that name now if it's not going to be her first name. I want to save it for my next child. I just had my tubes removed during this C-section, so he was implying that he would be having a child with someone else. He proceeded to argue with me and I stood my ground on me, feeling like I had the final say, especially since he was not very present during the pregnancy. For clarification, actual baby name is a traditional name with standard spelling. Am I the arsehole for still picking the name despite my partner's feelings? What do you think?
I'm on the fence.
You're on the fence?
I am.
I think he's an arsehole. I don't think she's an arsehole. I think he is.
I'm on the fence because your child's name is a decision that should be made by both parties and agreed upon by both parties.
Yeah.
Not just because he's got your last name, I'm choosing the first name. I don't like that.
He's got the last and the middle name.
Oh, okay. So listen, we're going to have a kid.
Yeah.
You can't choose the name. You're going to have no say in the name ever because it's got your last name. How does that make you feel?
Doesn't feel good.
No.
But it is. I feel like this is a conversation they would have had prior, and then look, I don't think it's they're both in, depending on the situation, they're both assholes in some ways, right?
How?
So it is an asshole move for her to just say like,
oh yeah, okay, I agree. They both are. Yes.
yeah. But the way he's reacting now, that's a bit over the top, and then telling her that,
But
yeah,
the way he's acting, you don't know what she's like. She's probably put this whole story out to make herself look good.
True.
She's
true.
probably not telling the whole truth.
You reckon the narrative is just?
Of course it is. Oh my God.
Pretty
People-
one-sided.
People do that all the time.
Yeah, because they don't want to. They probably leave out like key details, ladies and gentlemen, because they don't want to.
She probably threw shit, cracked
Yeah.
the shits.
Yeah.
And she's just saying, he didn't do this because he didn't. It's always the man's fault. Sorry.
Yeah, but in saying that though,
Controversial over here.
but in saying that we're basically going off what she's. We have to go off what she's
We're
given
going
us.
off what she says, but they're both
You know what I mean?
assholes.
But just based off what she said, they are both assholes.
They are.
Yeah, and I agree with you strongly on that. You can't. This is not a clear cut one where you take one side and then. But it is. I find it to be a little bit like, not a little bit, but really like there's a lack of care when he said that, or you know, you can save that name for my next baby or something, knowing very well that she's not going to be able to have a kid anymore. So he was implying that that name she's got, he's going to use it for his next kid that he has with another woman. So comments like that, and then saying like, I'm going to introduce her as this is fucking Brooke or whatever it is. That is, come on, like, I get you get upset, but there's certain ways you got to frame things. You know what I mean? He's clearly showing that he's upset, but those things are like, you don't say those things. That's a dick move. You know what I mean?
It is, but she's just as bad. She
Yeah.
can't sit there and say just because the kid's going to have your last name,
Yeah.
you're not going to have a say in the first name. That's rude.
Yeah. And
It's his kid as well at the end of the day.
Yeah, and
it's
she's
his sperm.
that's
Hey,
true.
the kid fucking came out of him.
Yeah, but she carried the kid for 9 months as well.
Okay, but when you look at it that
Team
way,
effort.
Yeah, but it's his kid as well.
Yeah, of course.
Before it went in her, it was in him.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Yeah.
I don't know.
But she's also saying that it was a traditional name. So maybe, like traditional name in her culture, or was it a traditional name just in general?
That's the thing. If it's a traditional name in culture, like culture-wise, that is definitely something that you need to speak about and agree upon.
Yeah.
We can't be sitting here saying I'm going to call our first daughter Japina because it's an Italian name. And he's going to sit there.
Good job coming up with that name, by the way. That was very
know,
creative,
sorry.
just on the spot. Look
I'm
at
not going
that.
to sit there and be like, our first child is going to be Japina, Frangelina, fucking blah, 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 Tia. And
Take it easy.
Yeah.
it's the truth, though.
Yeah, it is the truth.
I'm not going to sit there and say that because the kid's got your last name.
Yeah.
No. I find that very wrong.
Yeah.
But what's a traditional name for you? You could say the same for you. Oh, it's my sperm,
Yeah.
so I get to choose the name.
Yeah. Look, I understand he's upset, but some of the things as well, like indicating stuff like you're gonna have a baby with another person, like, bruh, take it easy a little bit.
No,
though,
that's a bit much.
Yeah. Like,
Take it easy.
Literally, take it easy. But I think in this situation, both couples, they need to sit down, and rehash it out and just be fair to each other. Both of you look into a name that you can both compromise and agree to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a tricky one. But they're in this situation, they're both assholes.
They both are.
In certain ways. So she's an asshole for hogging the name and saying, nah, this has to be the baby's first name. And you would agree that he's an asshole for his reaction.
They're both assholes in my mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
When there's a kid involved, you need to be so like in sync and sound with each other.
Yeah.
It's just going to cause problems the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you can see my broken nail. I've been trying to hide it the whole time. I have a broken nail. It's getting fixed in 2 days.
Yeah. Newsflash.
Newsflash.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's very touchy.
Yeah, but you see already if they're having an issue over just a name, what's going to happen when the baby gets here?
Yeah, but then I feel like one parent is going to have favoritism and all that shit because, you know, I feel like the parents are going to be in, both parents are going to be in the baby's ear.
So it doesn't even matter. They can't change the name. They can't change the name now because they've already had the baby.
Watch the kid when it turns 18 be like, fuck you both and all your bullshit. I'm going to change my name.
Yeah.
No, seriously, it happens.
That happens, yeah, it does because, you know, who knows how long this situation about the name's going to keep going on for.
I don't want to scare you right now.
Yeah.
You've smashed your camera on your phone.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Oh, okay, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I just realised.
No, it's all good. I've known that for a while.
Is your camera bad?
No, it's not. It's good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just saw it and that's why I was like, don't have a heart attack.
No, you're all good.
I'll check mine.
I dropped it at the front of the house one night when I was coming in from work. And then I was like, oh, yep. But it still works.
It's still working. Yeah. Who cares?
Sorry, we just got a little bit sidetracked.
Yeah, sorry. I just had a mini, heart attack.
Yeah, but hopefully this is something you both can resolve if you're watching this, if you ever come across this, right? I say that because you never know the chances of somebody coming across our video.
I know.
And being like, holy shit, they're talking about us.
Yeah, I know, right?
They're airing our dirty laundry. But when you put things out on the internet, shit, it's a free-for-all for everyone, so...
Yeah. What's your second one?
Yes. So our second one, we're going to go away from the babies here now, right? And we're going to go into a little bit more of the couples, it's still couples, but more juicy, spicy, okay?
Juicy, spicy.
Yes. So.
Does he look like a bitch?
Pretty much, yeah. All right, so context, right? There's no heading for this one. I accidentally screenshotted the heading out of the
Frankie.
comment. So my bad, but here we go. So last night, I, 36 male, came home to find that my girlfriend, 30 female, had found my flashlight and decided to throw it away.
Fleshlight or flashlight?
Fleshlight, my bad.
They're two very different things.
Yeah, my bad. My flashlight.
I'm going to say he's going to fucking... He's sitting here talking about a torch.
You know, I've never heard... I didn't even know that was a thing, flashlight.
We've seen them at Sexyland, Frankie. It looks like a torch with a mouth.
You use it for camping? No?
Fuck off!
No? Okay. Okay, my bad.
Oh.
Wrong light. Wrong light.
Oh, fuck, Frankie.
Goes to show you how much I know. Wrong light. Anyways. Anyways, my flashlight and decided to throw it away. I asked her why, and she said it's not like I use it, nor do I need to use it anymore. I was annoyed and we got into a bit of an argument. I told her I should throw her dildo away too, but she argued she still uses it. Jesus, guys. All right. Later on, I decided to get even, and so I took her dildo out of her drawer and started playing fetch with her dog.
Oh, that's animal cruelty.
That poor dog. Anyways, I thought it would be funny seeing her dog running around with a purple dildo in its mouth. But when my girlfriend saw me doing this, she flipped out, grabbed the dildo from her dog, and started hitting me with it. Now that actually seems.
That sounds really funny. I wish I was there.
Being a third party in that,
a fly on the wall.
Fly on the wall, so funny. Now she's furious at me because her purple dildo is all chewed up.
Her poor dog.
Yeah. Poor thing scarred and needs dog therapy. Am I the arsehole for getting even? Update. This morning when I got up, I saw that my girlfriend didn't actually throw out my flashlight. She lied. I don't know why she did that either. She didn't want me to use anymore, even though I haven't used it in like 2 years. Or she just wanted to annoy me, but whatever the case may be, it wasn't thrown out and she left it on my nightstand. Now I can't help but feel like the asshole for destroying one of her dildos. One of her dildos. So she's got many,
Yeah, but what if that was her favourite?
True. Seems like purple's her favourite colour too.
Look,
But how was I supposed to know, right? A lot of comments saying I'm immature. I am. But hey, that's how to stay young and enjoy life. I'm sure my girlfriend's probably kicking herself for telling me she threw it out. What do you think?
Okay.
That's comedy gold. I'm sorry. But that shit is funny, right? Yeah, he's going to have to run pretty soon.
Excuse me.
I bet you man slept on the couch after that.
I think she should have put dog food in the fleshlight. So that when he goes to use it, there's all like dog food in it.
Nah, you're cooked.
That would
You're
be
cooked.
such good revenge.
Oh.
I would do that to you if that was you.
Oh.
I would have put Dre's cat food in it, or fishy, and like gravy and fish jelly. And then you're gonna go and do it, and you just insert, and you pull your penis out. It's covered in cat food. Can you imagine?
Did you see that? Did you see that laugh?
I'm a bit psycho.
That's evil. Oh.
What the fuck? We both just said that at the same time.
We've done that way too many times.
Oh.
But yeah, in this situation, I think he's a bit of an arsehole, but I think they're both wrong. What?
I would call animal control on him and say, my partner has given my dog my sex toy, and I'm worried now because that's been inside. She should like bullshit it and say that she's got like AIDS or something, and now he's given it to the dog.
And then what?
And now the dog's caught it.
And now if she's got AIDS, he's probably got it too.
The dog has it. That's what I'm saying. Call animal control.
And her partner.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine that?
No, but I'm saying if she really wants revenge, she should just make up a big lie.
Yeah, and put him and pretty much get him cooked.
I am not promoting toxicity. Just a funny little banter between you and your partner.
But that whole scenario, I like the fact at the end he could I think they took like a little bit of like they saw the fun in it, even though
you like to hope so.
Yeah, you like to take the piss sometimes in a relationship.
Yeah,
but I think he was the arsehole. He was the arsehole in that situation. Because he ended up finding out that his fleshlight wasn't even taken away. So he's gone and done something so drastic.
Flashlight. You said it right. I'm making fun of you. What's wrong? Why are you smiling?
I'm feeling flustered.
Why?
Because I said fleshlight. Fleshlight. Is it fleshlight?
I don't know.
Fleshlight. Okay, enough.
But if it's 2 years old, doesn't it have like crevices in it?
I don't know, babe.
That has like dust in it?
Man, but he said he barely used it anyway, so.
Maybe he bought it for when she's gone away. Maybe she travels for work.
Maybe.
Would you rather him using that or having sex with another girl?
True. Mic drop. Pick it up and drop it again.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
Yeah.
Would you rather him or her use one of those things?
Yeah.
Use a sex toy or go and cheat?
Yeah, nah.
Find it somewhere else from a physical human. You tell me.
Yeah, where there's feelings and emotions as well.
That's
attached.
right.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, no, it's still though he is the asshole, but it's fun.
Emotional damage.
Big time
for both of them.
But yeah, bro. Just
poor Spot, the dog.
Leave the down. You may as well just give the dildo to the dog full time.
Yeah, but what if it gets electrocuted from batteries?
Oh shit! Well,
choking hazard.
Dog heaven then.
Oh my God, that's bad.
Yes, but yes, guys, that's a little bit of Am I the Arsehole for the week done.
Thanks, Frankie. That was interesting.
No worries.
2 very different scenarios.
Yeah, I feel like the second one was a little bit more fun. You know, lighten up the mood a little bit.
I think the first one was very serious.
Yeah, it was serious shit. Very serious.
Yep.
But
we're gonna move on.
Yes.
To a Q&A that we did.
Yes. Take it Take it away.
So, we did a Q&A. I just got makeup on that. Where is it? So we did a Q&A on our Instagram story, and it said 3 words to describe your worst date ever.
Worst date ever.
Worst date ever.
Do we really want to be
bringing back... Do we have a horn?
PTSD.
Take it easy.
Yeah. Do we really want to be bringing back PTSD traumatic moments for people, experiences?
Well, the people have spoken.
Because dating nowadays, hey, I'm telling you, it's a war zone. Mm-hmm. Like a battlefield, like Jordan Sparks said.
Love always feels like a battlefield.
A battlefield. A battlefield. Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yo, let's get it, yo.
So,
Woo.
the first one. So, it's 3 words to describe your worst ever date.
Okay.
First one we've got. I got sick.
Yeah, nah.
Do you want me to just like
I think
say them quickly?
Yeah.
I got sick is the first one.
Bit vague. Or would you get sick of the person, or
I
did
wanna
you
know.
get physically sick?
I want to know.
You want to know?
I want to know.
110%.
Fuck that shit. That's my line.
Is
Fuck that shit. I always say that.
Yeah, no second. I'm assuming there's no second date. Nah.
Probably not. Awkward, cringe, incompatible.
Yeah. There's nothing. You know what's weird?
What?
All right. I get if you go on a bad date, right, and the person's an asshole, whatever reason, whatever happens. But an awkward date where it's just quiet.
Yeah.
Where you're both looking at each other, like twiddling your thumbs, like, oh, so what do you want to talk about?
Not really like flowing.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Like you can tell, like you can literally cut the tension and the silence with a knife. I feel like that's what you don't want. Just for it to be like quiet the whole way through.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Then this one was, man was cheesy.
Hey, we like a cheesy.
I don't know
sometimes.
what she means by he or she means by cheesy.
Cheesy. Maybe it was like maybe cringe. Like they thought they were funny.
Yeah, or he's, you know what?
What, cheesy?
Dick cheese.
Oh, bro, I wasn't even thinking about
Whoa,
that.
that's what came to my mind.
When I hear cheesy, it's like, like corny.
Oh, like you.
Oh. There you have it, people. I'm cheesy. I'm corny. Yeah. The cat's out of the bag.
Man was cheesy. So then, such a joke.
Such a joke.
Such a joke. Go get tested.
Go get tested.
Yeah.
You know what they say? If you don't get tested, what you don't know, you don't have. That's what they said. That's what they say.
Yeah.
But go get tested. Yeah.
Did I say such a joke? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeasty, unholy, scary. That's fucked. I feel like I'm going to vomit.
Yeasty feasty.
Yeasty, unholy, and scary.
Who were they dating?
I don't know, but that's really scary.
Oh.
That's bad.
How do you put yeasty, unholy in the same sentence?
Yeasty and unholy. It must have been bad.
For somebody to put those combinations together, yeah, that there would have been a major problem. Houston, we have a problem.
Emotional damage.
You used the wrong button.
Houston, we have a problem.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Next one. Please use perfume. I like that one. Please use perfume.
Yeah, that goes a long way. I can definitely relate. But anyways.
There's a lot about hygiene in this and it's very concerning.
Yeah.
Please use perfume.
Hey, maybe it just goes to show that there's a lot of, like, people are not on top of their hygiene like they think they are.
I know.
Yeah.
Fish market vibes.
Again, hygiene.
Oh, good morning, ladies. Yuck. If you know that song, you know that song.
If you know, you know. Yeah.
Oh, 25, 2 zigzags.
Baby, that's all we need. We can go to the park after dark. Smoke that tub of weed. All right.
That fish market vibes.
Yeah.
Didn't use soap.
How do you know they didn't use soap?
I'm just a messenger.
But how do you know they didn't use soap?
Well, they probably smell bad.
They probably smelled bad, but they probably used soap, but they just didn't use deodorant.
Okay, babe.
But if they didn't use soap, use soap.
Well, they clearly didn't.
Yeah.
Toxic Dior Sauvage.
Toxic Dior Sauvage.
Dior Sauvage is a male aftershave.
Yeah, isn't that an expensive brand, Dior
Yeah.
Sauvage?
Typically, the stereotype is that fuckboys wear Dior Sauvage.
Okay.
I don't think that. I think it smells beautiful. That's like silver scent. My dad wears silver scent. And
Yeah,
they say that's the
Silver scent's very nice, actually.
fuckboy perfume.
It's got a very strong, intense
I
smell.
love the smell of silver scent.
Yeah, it's pretty strong.
Silver scent, 1 million, and Dior Sauvage. I
Yeah,
love them all.
Yeah.
Fully sick, bro.
Yeah, cuzzy, fully sick. Eh?
Sick, bro.
Yeah.
Disorganized, interested, and heated. I'd love to
Heated.
be a fly on the wall. That sounds great.
Sounds chaotic.
Yeah.
What was happening? What were you fighting your demons, the both of you? What's going
I'm
on?
curious. Stingy, arrogant, tight ass.
Sounds like an African.
Really?
I'm joking.
What makes you say that?
I'm joking.
That's not nice.
I'm kidding.
Why?
I'm joking.
Okay.
Stingy holding the money. Nah, that just sounds like people in general nowadays. Can't blame people again. Inflation's the thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm leaving the best one till last.
What is it? What is it?
Feared my life.
Sounds like you.
How's
The
that me?
Kidnapping
What?
you. Like you, there's a show called You where
I thought you were saying me. I'm like,
no,
what?
the show's called You on Netflix
Oh,
where this
yeah.
guy's he gets obsessed and he starts stalking somebody that he's seen.
Yeah.
That's terrified.
Well, that's our Q&A.
Yes.
That's our Q&A, people.
If you're ever in a situation like that, please make sure and call 000.
And then DM us your story for a story time.
Story time. That's obviously if you want your dirty laundry out there. But yeah, we're more than happy to announce that. But yes,
With your consent.
of course.
Compliance.
Yes. Now, we are going to be moving on to the topic of the day, right? So,
Pyjama party chats.
yes, sir. This is
My finger.
This is like what, our 5th, 6th pajama party chat?
I don't know.
Yeah, we've
and
lost
we're
count.
episode 19 already.
We'll get into the big 2-0. Damn, we've been doing this for 19 weeks.
Yeah.
Boom shakalaka right there.
Your bum smells like caca. Have you never heard that?
No.
My friend said that when we were in primary school.
Yeah, okay, your friend. Yeah, no comment. Yeah.
You weren't expecting that, were you?
No, I wasn't.
No, Papa douche.
That's gonna be my new thing. But
Emotional damage.
I'm not emotionally damaged. It just caught me off guard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why did you jump like that?
I wasn't expecting it. You know what it is?
What?
It's reflexes, right? Because every time Chloe goes like this, she tends to pull whatever of little bit of hair I've got left. So that's probably my body just reacting to a natural.
Or I bite him.
Yeah.
I think that's a given thing.
Yeah. Put some seasoning on my arm.
Anyway, today we're speaking about relationships.
You know how
we're
it is.
getting into the nitty-gritty again.
You know how we get
about
down.
dating and relationships.
You know how we get down.
Fun times, fun times.
Get down on it. Get down on it. How you gonna dance when you on the wall? Something down. Get down. Yes, we're gonna get down on it. Let's get straight to business, y'all. Relationships.
Okay.
Do you want to kick it off or do you want me to go?
First topic we want to speak about is entitlement
Mm-hmm.
on first dates, in relationships, and gender. Yeah.
Yes. Entitlement, unrealistic expectations, and consequences that follows. So, for example, nowadays, I can say this because you will see this, and probably a lot of people out there in the dating pool probably are experiencing this, right? What is with the entitlement and expectation around first dates have to be extravagant? What is with that? We have to go to a 5-star restaurant. We have to eat some lobster. We gotta eat some sushi. Lobster, some caviar.
Caviar.
Yeah. Gotta eat some caviar.
Yuck, stop it. Yuck.
No?
What are you doing?
Caviar. I'm saying
No, what was that? Stop! Fucking weirdo.
caviar.
Oh my God.
But yeah, what is that though? What is with that?
I don't know.
You-
Our first date was nothing special.
Yeah, no, our first date was like the bare minimum, like low of the low of the
Sounds
bar.
like these first dates make people go broke.
Well, I think that's the aim. You know what I mean? Like,
I think the thought behind it is, how's he going to win me over if he really wants me? He'll pay for all this food and, bring me flowers or bring me this, pay for this, do that. I think it's more if he really loves me and wants to make it work, he'll do whatever he can in his power to do that.
you're thinking it's the above and beyond element.
I
right?
think so.
Yeah. You see, I don't mind that.
It would be flattering.
Yeah, I don't mind the above and beyond element, but I
Yeah.
think also nowadays, as a society, we've put money at the top of everything.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many ways you can show somebody that you're going to go above and beyond for them and with them without it having to be materialistic things.
I agree, yeah.
You know what I mean? It can be just your effort. You know what I mean? Like going for a coffee, but making sure that you're very invested in the conversation and the topics that you're having with that person.
Yeah.
That's another way of showing that, you know what? I'm intrigued. I'm interested about you. I want to get to know you. That's a great example of above and beyond.
Yeah.
You know, everything, people, doesn't have to be materialistic and all about this money.
Yeah.
God knows I was broke when we started dating.
Yep.
You know
we
what I mean?
both were.
I mean, we both
were, but
Yeah.
you were worse though.
Yeah. And I got no shame saying that because, hey, that's how that was my reality, at the time. Yeah. You know, you shouldn't be ashamed of your truth. But nowadays, it's like if you're just genuinely a good person that doesn't cut it doesn't cut it anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's more like I want to see what this person can bring to the table on the first date, which I get that. But I feel like if you want to see what the person brings to the table, it can easily be had at a normal restaurant.
Yeah.
Like a basic, you know, whatever you call it, restaurant.
Yeah.
And you have a discussion. It shouldn't have to be, I want to see what you bring to the table, so we're going to go to the conservatory for our first date and spend whatever it is, $150, $200 per person.
Mind you, only one person's paying because not a lot of people nowadays. I shouldn't say not a lot of people, but there are a few and certain people within society that expect a certain group of demographic to just pay for the bill.
Yeah.
So, you know, and then after whining and dining, they probably want to do an extracurriculum activity afterwards.
Extracurriculum? What the hell?
And like an activity afterwards. I sounded like a school teacher.
You
Shout out to all the school teachers, by the way.
You do. That was very like official.
Yeah, but they want to do an activity afterwards, you know. By the time somebody gets home, like, damn, I just spent my whole week's wages on this person. And then sometimes people are just getting used for a free meal. People out here need to eat.
That's how when I feel really sorry. I actually feel bad.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's like that person probably genuinely liked you.
Yeah.
And you've just said to them, oh, you can pay for the food, and then you just fuck off and ghost them the next day.
Yeah.
That is rude.
Yeah.
That's actual rudeness.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
And you know what? One comment that I don't like when it comes to dating,
What?
if something you're not going to do, the next person will.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Where the hell did you hear that?
I hear that all the time.
What? Where?
Like,
From who?
Just
Me?
not from you.
I never said that.
like just on social media, like in
Oh,
public.
like if I can't find it from you, I'll find it somewhere else.
From somewhere else. Yeah, like that's a poor
yeah,
that's like a poor attitude to have because like, okay, so because I don't have it now, you're not gonna, you know, you don't want to have any interest in me. You're going to go to the next man or the next woman that's got it.
Yeah.
But they're probably going to treat you like shit. I'm probably going to treat you a lot better. But because I don't have it, you're going to put up with getting treated like shit because they've got money or they've got something more to offer you.
My God, Frankie. I hate people sometimes.
Well, that's what it is, babe. That's how
That's
much.
really sad.
That's how much things have changed.
Can you imagine if we were like that? I don't think we would have gone anywhere.
I don't think we'd even be sitting right here next to each other having this conversation.
I don't think so either.
You know?
That's really fucked.
But that's the thing. A lot of people are missing out on their blessings and their future husbands and wives because they're very shallow. They're seeing surface-based things.
But I feel like that comes from social media as well because people are a product of their nature and what they see around them and on their phones and stuff.
Product of the environment as well.
Product of environment, product of their surroundings.
Upbringing as well.
So half of this shit that people do, they probably were never like this until they, you know, went on Instagram and went on this and went on that. Like, I don't know. I just feel like social media has a massive role in all of this.
Yeah, and you know what the other thing is? There's nothing wrong with having standards, but sometimes those standards are really unrealistic, and then that follows on with like consequences that comes along. Yeah, and the consequences are you don't end up finding a partner because you're either too picky or you expect way too much, and then you know you're stuck in a position where the person you were potentially dating, or you had you overlooked there was somebody else now, and that person's getting treated well, and you're like, oh wow,
that could have been me.
that could have been me. Yeah, 100%.
Justin Bieber said it first.
Yeah, if I lowered my standard,
That could be me. I think that's the song.
I'm not a huge Bieber fan.
I don't know.
I wouldn't know. But you know, let's be realistic for once.
Yeah.
We started watching that dating show recently.
We started watching Pop the Balloon or Find Love.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Oh my God.
If you want to see a perfect example of unrealistic expectations and entitlement in dating, go watch that show.
Watch that show. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so entertaining and so eye-opening, because it's like, how the fuck do people function?
Yeah.
Like, this is a joke.
You might lose a few brain cells as well when you hear some of the reasons to why.
I love that guy. They said he looked like a Ninja Turtle.
the Ninja Turtle dude.
The Ninja Turtle guy. Oh
Yeah.
my God. He kept calling them all Queen.
Oh, Queen, I appreciate you. You're like,
I appreciate you, Queen.
he would give him like a nasty comment, but he's like, you know,
But that's you, Queen.
that's you, Queen. And then he goes, you're not even qualified.
You're not even qualified, Queen.
And that one chick, if you've seen if you know what we're talking
my
about, you know, yeah.
God.
There was that one chick in the red, and then she goes, my eyes are up here, baby. And then he goes, I was looking at the hair on your arms.
You got more hair on your arms than me, Queen.
I was like,
and he put
yo.
Queen, the jab of putting Queen at the end of every sentence.
Yo.
Oh my God.
Man went viral after
He
that.
did, but that's such a good show. It's on YouTube. You have to watch it.
Yeah, nah, it's...
Oh my God.
But yeah, like...
It's so entertaining.
Like, watching all that stuff, you see, like... Okay, I understand why you're single. Because, for example, they'll be like, oh, your shoes... I don't like the shoes you're wearing. I don't like the way your beard is... I don't like the way... Excuse me. I don't like the way you've done your hair. Just like
There was that
surface
guy
level
that
things.
said, oh, I said no because of your toe. Or your toes.
There was one like that?
Yeah, he said something about, I said no because of your toes.
Man's got his toe fetish for sure.
Well, if you're going to be on YouTube, at least do your toes. Sorry.
Yeah, that's true. That's
If
true.
I know I have an event, I'm going to get my toes done.
Yeah, but come on. Like, some things I feel like some things you can let slide.
Sorry.
Come on.
That's just me. If I'm going to wear open toe shoes, at least my feet have to be done.
But the point I'm trying to make here is that some of the things they have an issue over, it's like that, like, it's fixable.
I know. That girl, that poor girl, she probably has every single thing to offer that he wanted, but he said no because of her toe.
Yeah. And her hair on her arm as well.
No, this was a different
Oh,
girl.
okay.
Different girl.
Yeah, so because of her toe now, you've missed out on potentially your future wife, you know?
Yeah.
Like, surface level. Stop looking at the surface level and look deeper. Like, if you don't give somebody a chance, how are you going to get to know?
How are you going to know?
Yeah, how are you going to know what they have to offer? Mm-hmm. You know, so, yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. But how do you think, though, right? Because we're just going to switch it a little bit, right? Culture shift. See how we're talking about all these things, right? Let's take it back like 20, 30 years ago. 20, 30 years ago.
Yes.
But now, 20, 30 years... Caviar. Man's English is really Englishing tonight.
Oh, tonight it is. Yeah.
But let's say we'll take it back 20, 30 years ago. All these little petty little stuff and unrealistic expectations.
Yeah.
Do you think they were prominent?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I reckon they were low-key prominent, but not as...
They were not like what they are today.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy.
I'm sorry. Random shit like hair on your arms and all that crap. Back then, I don't think anyone really gave a shit.
Nah, I don't think so either.
I have hairy arms, right?
Yeah.
And when we started dating, I had never done laser waxing,
Nothing
shaving
like
on
that.
my arms, right?
Yeah.
You probably saw my arms and just disregarded it.
I did.
7 years ago. This is not that long ago.
I did, because I know that your hair on your arms...
So you saw my hairy arms.
I did, but what? Like, I'm
This
not gonna...
hairy wog bitch.
I'm not going to sit here and lie. I did, but I saw that. I'm like, that doesn't determine who you are or define who you are.
Yeah.
Like, I want to get to... I want to have the opportunity to get to know you.
if I was to get in your car and you saw my hairy arms compared to all the girls you see on Instagram, would you have looked at me and be like, she's a dirty bitch, she could at least shave if you're coming on a date?
No, I wouldn't actually.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's probably how people see it nowadays.
That's how people see it nowadays because social media has a huge influence in the culture as well.
Yeah.
But whereas if you go back 10, 20 years ago, everyone had hairy like arms back then. No one gave a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People had a lot more serious life events and things to worry about, you know, than to just pick every little thing out that's not right with a person.
Yes.
You know what I mean? There was probably a lot more flaws back then than there is now, but people
100%.
disregarded it because they wanted to have they really like this person. They wanted to get to know this person.
Yeah.
They didn't just jump the gun and be like, yeah, nah, you're not for me because you've got this physical you know, if there's a physical trait that I'm not attracted to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we've gone backwards.
Why?
I
thought you meant in our conversation.
No. Like just culture wise, like
backwards.
Yeah, backwards, big time. Or we've become too progressive to the point where expectations are just way out of this world. They're not even unrealistic anymore. I just think they're just outrageous at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
You reckon? Yeah.
I agree, 100%. And there's so many like different definitions now of perfect bodies and like what people deem to be perfect. Because there's like some people out there that think skinny girls are hot, bigger girls are hot. Like even nationalities, like there's so much like expectation.
Yeah.
Like even like body type to nationality or, you know.
Yeah, like
random traits that a guy or girl should have.
Yeah, but you know what it is that I'm seeing a lot?
What?
Then I'm just like, oh, like there's too much of this now.
What?
The BBLs. Like the BBLs expectation, like every girl or even guys, right? Some guys get BBLs, like let's just put it that way. Like it's like every girl you look at now has a BBL, and you're like, as a guy, how do you distinguish, like, or like, you know, like, how do you distinguish other women, other part? Like, how do you
speak?
Like, how do you separate somebody from the rest if everyone looks the same?
Oh, okay, I get you.
It's like a product of like just, you know, the Barbies where they all look the same.
Look, it's at the moment. It's been a trend for a long time. This
all
BBL
thanks to Kim
stuff.
K.
All this BBL, it's a trend.
Yeah.
And like people have hopped on it.
But it's trending way too much now.
It's trending a lot now.
Yeah, you know. And now like it's like, well, okay, well everyone looks the same.
Yeah.
There's no uniqueness, and the beauty about dating is that you're trying to find a uniqueness in someone that somebody else doesn't have to offer. But now the attraction is all the same and everyone's looking surface level and picking out little things, and this creates insecurity as well between the both genders, you know what I mean? Because women are going to be like, oh, like they're picking out this, they don't like this, they don't like that, okay, I gotta work on it. There's always going to be, oh, men are going to be like, okay, they don't like this, I gotta get money, I gotta get this, I gotta get that, okay, now I can date. Like if you're looking at all the superficial and materialistic stuff, it's never going to be perfect. There's no such thing as perfection. There's always going to be an issue somebody's going to have with you.
Yeah, I think that's a problem though.
You know?
People want to be perfect.
Yeah. And then it shows in their dating life as well. Yeah. So definitely huge.
I'm not against plastic surgery. I love it.
Me neither. I'm not against that. Like for a lot of people.
Don't think that we're sitting here saying all this because we're against it all.
Nah.
It's like, if I had the money, I would have everything done. But it's like now every single person has it and every single person looks very similar.
Yeah.
That's where we're coming from.
Yeah.
Not that we're against plastic surgery and all that stuff.
Look, at the end of the day, people's bodies, they can do whatever they want. But, you know, I think the beauty in who you are is what you have to offer your traits. Nobody was born the same, because how boring would that be if we all look the same all the time? You know what I mean? And I think the reason why people fall in love with their partner and are attracted to someone is because of a certain uniqueness that they have. And if that certain uniqueness is out of the equation because everyone's getting work done, well, what is it to fall in love with?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I do think it's a cultural shift, and it could be a lot more progressive. And hey, you need change as you go along. But it comes back to that not being perfect. People are always going to find things to pick at,
Of course.
which creates unrealistic.
There's always going to be haters,
Yeah.
no matter what you do.
Yeah, it could be fun. It could be you don't make enough money. You don't drive a certain car. You know, you don't shop at a certain clothing. You don't go to a certain restaurant.
You don't have lip fillers.
You don't have lip fillers.
You don't have veneers.
You don't have a BBL. You don't have this. You don't have that. Like, so where does it end? You know
It
what I mean?
doesn't. It never ends.
It never ends.
And it never will end.
So,
As long as humans are around, it won't.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So,
But that's okay. That's just how we are. We move on. We live, we love, we prosper.
we always
boom,
want
boom.
we always want more. Yeah. But yeah. Also, the other thing, right? I wanted to speak about, we should probably touch on as well.
What?
Nice. I'm not going to categorize it, but it's usually the saying is nice guys always finish last. Used and just, you know,
Yeah.
you're used and stuff like that. But I think it's just nice people in general always finish last. Do you agree with this point? Do you agree with
Do
this?
you agree with this point?
What do you think?
You had a bit of an accent there.
Do you agree with this point?
I do.
You reckon nice people always finish last?
I do.
Yeah?
Because they're always too busy putting themselves before others.
Putting others before themselves, you mean?
So, yeah, oh my God, they're always too busy putting others before them.
Yeah.
So then they always end up finishing last.
Yeah.
Because they're always so consumed and so, you know, obsessed with making sure that others are okay and putting themselves last.
And taken care of.
Taken care of.
Can I just say?
You can speak about that.
Yeah. Can I just say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even going to use the word used because my characteristic and just how I am in general, I care too much about people, right? Especially the people I love. I am that nice guy, right? Luckily in this situation, I didn't finish last. But previously, you know, I have experienced being used because
He was cheated on.
yeah, pretty
Not
much.
by me.
Oh yeah, all right. just had to make. She just had to.
I just want to make it
clarify-
known I'm
clarify
the best
yes.
partner he's ever had.
Yes, no doubt. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. 100% on spot on. But see, the thing about us nice people, right?
Yes.
Let me tell you, the thing about us nice people is that we're always trying to see the good in others, even when they do you dirty.
Yeah.
We're always like, maybe if I give them a chance, you know, they'll learn from their mistakes.
Yes.
They'll do better. They'll treat me better. Yeah, no, not going to happen. You know, one thing I've learned is that you got to be a little bit more selfish. You always put yourself first and protect yourself, because sometimes people, when they see that you're nice, they take advantage of that, you know, and there's nothing wrong about being nice. But at times, this is why some men or women flip and they'll be like, you know, fuck this, fuck you. I'm just going to be a total badass. I'm going to start treating people a certain way. And I'm not going to respect people and I'm going to do certain things because they used to be, a nice guy, or a nice girl. And now you've turned them into a supervillain. So that's
Interesting concept, Frankie.
that's my experience. Hey, not every supervillain has an origin story. Yeah, they
Yes.
weren't all bad at the beginning. Something must have ticked them off. Something would have traumatized them, or somebody would have done them dirty to get to where they were. The Joker, your kid,
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, all these people, like, you know, all your superheroes. Yeah, they were once,
Yeah.
you know, they were once nice people.
Yes.
But you push their button too much and they're like, all right, well, I'll show you. I will show you Pepe, as us Africans like to say.
Pepe, who's that?
Pepe, it's like chili. I'll show you chili.
Oh,
I will show you Pepe.
I thought Pepe was Pepper. Oh, Pepper, no.
Like, I will show you
Like
Pepper.
dad, grandfather.
No. Like chili
Pape.
Pepe. Chili Pepe.
Oh, I'm thinking of Pepe.
You're thinking about Pepe like grandfather.
Frankie, don't lift your arms up.
Sorry. Very embarrassing. I promise I don't smell.
Frankie should get the Botox done under his armpits.
Nah, I'm sweet. I'm sweet.
I think you should.
I'm sweet for now.
Why?
I blink and I sweat. It's just how I am.
I know, he's fucking always dripping with wetness.
Yes, wetness. But yeah, what do you think? Let's get your
Opinion on
your
what?
perspective on the nice.
I already told you.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be from a dating perspective. Though. Have you like any
I
experience?
told you though. People get used. Good people get used. They get abused. They get used and abused because they put themselves last Use and abuse, they put themselves last.
Yeah.
Because they worry too much about other people. And then boom, then they're unhappy because then they realize that they're being used and then they get fucked over. And then it's just the whole cycle repeating itself. The circle of life. Nah, Savannah! It just keeps happening.
Yeah, it does. And,
You know?
yeah.
So
And you know what they say? If you don't learn from your mistakes, you're bound to repeat them.
that's correct.
So, yes, I was fortunate enough to have met Chloe to the point where I can keep being that nice guy, right? Because damn, I'm a bit afraid of what would have happened if I turned into that person. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
same. Imagine if I didn't meet you.
Yeah,
Probably
nah.
have like 4 kids.
Yeah, probably.
Nah, I probably wouldn't.
Oh well.
Who knows? Who knows what our fate would have been if we didn't meet?
I'll tell you right now, I definitely still wouldn't have had any kids. No way.
I
no
wouldn't.
way.
I wouldn't have. Because, I'm not really interested in getting disowned.
By your entire family.
Yeah, so no babies.
Yeah, nah. We're young, trying to enjoy our lives, yo.
Yeah.
And that's no shade to people that have kids
No,
at a
of
young
course
age.
not.
You do you.
Of course not. No
as for
way.
us and our household,
I would love to be a young mum. If I could, if I want a kid and like I've always, I can't, word vomit. If I could be a mum at any age, I would choose to be a young mum because I feel like I'd enjoy it more and, being young and do it all while you're young and then you can like keep up with your kids and then you be a young mum, you be like a hot MILF, like, you get to enjoy it more. Like if I could be a mum at any age, I would be a mum now, but I can't.
she's clearly pulled way too much thought into,
I know that was a lot of word vomit.
Yeah, you painted a picture.
I
of
did.
what a young mum would look like.
I
for you.
always thought like if I had a kid young, I'd always hope and pray like obviously for health and happiness and the kid's healthy, but I always wanted a little boy.
Yeah.
Because then I could take him shopping at Culture Kings.
Take him shopping at Culture Kings.
Yeah.
Or you could do the shopping for him at Culture Kings.
No, I would bring him with me and I'd wear him on my little...
Little man's not even going to know anything.
I don't give a shit. That's not the point.
It's all about the
point is
experience.
that he's coming with me to Culture Kings and we're going to get served by some people who are going to help us find him a cute little fit.
Listen, Chloe's just looking for a reason to go shopping.
Oh, yeah, I love shopping.
Yeah, that's the real truth, isn't it?
And the people that work at Culture Kings are not bad to look at either. They're walking.
Well, you mean the mannequins?
You're funny. You're hilarious. But yeah.
Nah,
That was
fair
a very
enough.
random topic to add to the little episode,
Yes.
little sugar and spice.
Yes, sugar and spice. But this
but
is
yeah.
all love, no hate, good vibes, positivity. That's how we roll.
Always.
Yes.
Always. But there's always like some really like weird habits. Speaking of like random shit to add to the episode. Quirks and stuff in a relationship.
I think you need quirks.
I think you do too. You got to have
Yeah.
your little things that make you guys tick and laugh and inside jokes and
See, we've got this quirk, all right? I'm going to say it because you've witnessed it, right, for yourself.
what are you gonna say?
Where we turn to, fuck, I can't even talk as well.
Speak English.
Where we tend to say things at the very same time or do things at the very same time. Like, for example, we might do the same gesture at the same time and look at each other like, what the fuck?
I know, we're
it's
so
like
weird.
telepathic.
Yeah, we're weirdos.
Like, it's like we're reading each other's minds.
Yeah.
And you saw that for yourself just previously before. I don't know what it is that we did,
yeah.
but we looked at each
We
other.
said that. Or something like, I don't know.
Yeah. We did something.
Something happened.
Yeah. Something was something bad. But that's one of our quirks. We tend to, do, what do you call it? Be in sync at times. And then another quirk is we sing in the car sometimes. We have carpool karaoke.
Oh, God.
You and me, yeah?
Yeah.
Put the film, we record, and probably while we're filming, somebody in the other car is looking at us like, what the fuck are they doing?
I know, they probably think they're so cringe.
Yeah.
I love singing. I rap. I sing with
Yeah.
Frankie.
Our favorite song, Who Do You Love?
Who You Love by YG featuring Drake.
And Drake, yes.
Got a shorty named Texas and she's got a buddy named JB and now you know the deal. We turned up in the studio late night. That's why the songs that you hear coming real tight. Over your crew,
nigga, thought I told you. If you a game in the play, it should hold you. Yes, sir.
That we could
Yes.
listen to that on repeat
See?
4 hours.
See? We know how to do this. We've done this
God.
way too many times.
You guys
Yes.
have to come party with us one day.
Come cha-cha.
Cha cha cha.
Cha-cha-cha.
No, but
Yes.
I feel like we have some other weird shit that we do.
Ooh. I can't really think at the moment, but
But sometimes you have to have the banter as well.
yeah. I think just good banter in general is pretty good.
Yeah.
I tend to annoy Chloe at times, and then she
Oh
gives
my
it back to
God,
me.
I want to kill him sometimes.
Yes, I don't like, and she bites me sometimes, and yeah, my skin doesn't appreciate it.
No. You know what a weird quirk is? Something that happens is like if we're at the shops, right? And we're
Yeah.
walking and some girl walks past and she's fit and she's got the best ass. I'll look. And he looks at me every time. He'll make sure that I've seen it or that just to check, like, did you see it?
No, the thing is, I'll look at you because I'm like, are you like a lesbian right now? Like,
I don't know.
Because this one here compliments women more.
I can
Like,
appreciate an attractive woman, especially if she's got a good ass.
and then she looks at me like, oh, she had a good ass, right? And I'll just look at her like, babe, you have a good ass.
Yeah, but then sometimes like someone will walk past me and I'll be looking and then I turn around and look at him and he's like, I saw that.
Yeah, because I saw you looking. She makes it so obvious.
No, I don't!
Even a blind man from a mile away could see that. Even Stevie Wonder could see that.
Leave Stevie. He could see, by the way. He can see. There's a video and a microphone
he's
fell
going like-
and he
Have you
full
seen
caught the microphone.
Have you seen that video of him going?
No. Stop! What are you doing?
There's a video of Stevie Wonder, right? I think it was at an awards night, and he's in the crowd, and he's clapping, he's going like this, and he's like,
Oh, that's cute.
and he didn't have his glasses on. It was it was weird.
So, I have a very bad question. Would his eyes be closed with the glasses on or
No,
open
so
with the lens over the front to protect his eyes?
His eyes are open, but he just can't see. Like,
Okay. But
Yeah.
the glasses would be like a protective thing for his eyes.
yeah, probably.
Got ya.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I don't know. I'm not education.
Yeah, but
I'm not educated.
yeah,
at
she
all.
she checks out women pretty much.
I do, but I will tell them, even if I go out and if I see a girl that's really gorgeous, I'll be like, you're stunning. I will tell them, and there's nothing wrong with giving love back to people.
Validation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Other than this one girl, she was really pretty, and I was at the bathroom. We were at, I was at 333,
Yeah.
and I was wearing this outfit. We were there for a birthday,
Yeah.
and I was in this little black dress, like it was gorgeous. It was from Shein, and she goes, "Oh my God, you're so pretty! Blah, blah, blah. Where's your dress from? I've been looking at your dress all night." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, it's from Shein."
Yeah.
Oh my God, this girl did a full 180 and started like she raised her voice at me in the bathroom saying, "You support child labor, you're such a cruel person, blah blah." I looked at her and I shit you not, I go to her, I don't know what country you're living in, I don't know where you are. Cost of living, 3 words is too much. I buy my shit off Shein. I actually said to her, you want to pay for my clothes? You can buy me clothes from little businesses where, it's, from the sheep, the wool's from the sheep.
That's just as bad.
I'm sorry. I would rather keep the sheep warm. Sorry, but
there's
that's the thing.
too many social justice
She
warriors out there.
complimented me. The one time I got a compliment and then she threw it back in my face and told me I support child labor.
Maybe she's got a personality disorder or something. Because that's a real 180 right there. To go from complimenting somebody about their clothing.
The way that she just changed up on me, I could never do that to anyone. That's why if I see someone out and I think they're really pretty or I love their makeup, I love their hair, I love their shoes, I'll tell them because I know it'll make someone's day.
Yeah.
That's a quirk I have, and sometimes it pisses Frankie off because I end up speaking to strangers.
And then you end up becoming friends with strangers, and I'm like, oh, fuck, all right. Like,
there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes you got to be careful with who you're becoming friends with, because not every stranger that presents themselves to be nice are actually nice.
Okay.
That's the world we live in,
And that's
unfortunately.
fine. It's called the block button.
The block button.
If shit gets weird, I'll remove. It's not that hard. If like they're asking me very uncomfortable questions or the mood is the vibe's really off.
What are you wearing?
What are you wearing?
What are you eating? Questions like that.
You were like that when we first started dating.
Yeah, because I thought like that's what every girl wanted to hear. What are you
What?
wearing? Like I thought that was a sexy pickup line or something.
What are you wearing?
Yeah.
What are you eating?
Yes.
Well, are you in bed? Oh, I'm not there next to you. That was your... Sorry, I shouldn't have said that while you're drinking. I used to like snap him and I'd be in bed and I'd be like a little bit of collarbone and I'd be like,
A man
take the photo and he'd be
would-
like, are you in bed without me?
men would be frothing over it as well. Like, bro, relax. It's a bit of shoulder. And I'm just like,
I know, he full goes, you're in bed without me. Fucking, I never met the guy yet. We were only texting at this point.
hey, I was letting it be known. Yeah, I was making my statement, making my point.
And I remember that was like before I bought like my own, like I told my mum I wanted black bed sheets.
Yeah.
So I had like the woggy, like patterned stuff.
It's like the tiger and
Yeah,
the print.
I remember these sheets that I had on my bed at one point and it had teddy bears on it.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
that's cute.
But it was like old sheets that I had since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And like plaid patterned pillows and stuff. And I sent him a photo and he was full dying and I'm like, my bed sheets were so cringy
And
and
you're probably thinking like, bro,
old fashioned.
relax.
And he was like, oh, you're the oh my god.
Drooling.
That was when I had that bed.
Oh, the fucking
He used to call it my
the
crib.
cot, your crib, the cottage.
The cot.
Yeah,
Because
the
I had a what were they called?
A cottage.
It was a something bed.
It was
Cable
like
bed. It was called a cable bed. So underneath, so it had a pull out desk and then underneath was all empty and storage. It was the best. And he hated it. I needed a ladder to
You were
get up.
high up, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I needed
damn.
a ladder to get up it.
Yeah.
And he called it my cot.
Yeah.
He said it looked like a baby.
Yeah, it did. And then you upgraded. It's funny how you upgraded after you met me.
What do you mean?
Funny how like your bed upgraded after like we started seeing each other.
Yeah, I know. It was yeah.
Or was it just a time for an upgrade?
It was
You
time
just-
for an upgrade and like we got older.
Yeah.
It was just really odd going up a ladder.
And probably like very uncomfortable to sleep in as well.
Yeah, sometimes it
Yeah.
got really uncomfortable.
I could see how that would be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like on your knees or your back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you have anything else to add to this episode, Frankelina? Like and subscribe.
Yes.
Like and subscribe.
That's all we're gonna add. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying today's episode.
Like and subscribe and peace.
Yes, show your favorite two people some love, y'all.
All love, no, hate.
You know how it is. Yes. No, do you?
Not really.
Well, I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, go.
So what are some proud moments since we're talking
Huh?
about some proud moments in our relationship since
You're
we're talking
so
about dating?
random.
What?
Proud moments.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta because
That we got engaged.
Yeah,
Well, I'm proud that you didn't leave me.
I wasn't planning on it, but
I know, but I'm proud that you didn't leave me.
so before the ring, even though like the years were not like enough, like
The years weren't never enough. He could have picked up and left whenever he wanted, and he didn't.
the years were not enough like justification that I was here to stick around.
That's correct.
So after the first 3 years, you're like, yeah, like still not enough.
That's correct.
After the fourth year, still not.
That's right.
So what was it? The fifth year?
Nah, it was the night you put the ring on my finger.
The night I put
You
the ring on your
reassured me that you weren't going to leave me.
But the night I put the ring on your finger, were we into our 5th year dating or our 6th?
6.
Damn. Your boy made a wait, y'all.
No, yeah, we were going into our sixth year.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah, like that for me, I have to say that's actually probably one of the proudest moments as well. Another proud moment I would say is us moving in together and getting like
I forgot about that.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely
That's
us
a-
moving in.
that's a big step.
That was a massive step.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Hurry!
I can't lift my arms, so I'm just striking my shoulders.
Go!
I'm gonna wipe out the entire Melbourne.
Go, show us!
It's not that bad.
Do it.
Yo, your boy needs
His grey t-shirt is practically black under his armpits.
your boy needs deodorant for his birthday, y'all.
You don't smell bad.
I don't. That's the weird thing. I'm just
I think
sweating.
I make him nervous.
Yes, she makes me flustered. But
Make you weak in my knees.
but yeah, nah, definitely a huge moment. Us
Yeah.
moving in together.
Yeah, and I think setting a date for the wedding as well.
Does it feel like Do you ever sit down and wonder, like, damn, we're actually adults. This is disgusting. Like,
yeah, when I sit on the couch and my back's hurting, that's when I realise.
like it kicks in.
I'm getting old. I've got back pain. I've got a wedding to plan.
We've got a wedding to plan.
Because you've done so much.
We've got a wedding to plan.
You've done so much for this wedding, Frankie. So much.
Yes, we've got a wedding to plan. So putting it
I
out
love
there.
that. I love how he's saying we as if he's, busting his ass every day, calling photographers and makeup artists and florists and receptions and churches and this and that. Bombonietti.
I'm doing that. I'm doing exactly those things, guys. Trust your boys to be
DJ, photographer, MC.
Yeah. The whole lot I'm doing.
He's going to get to the day and be like, oh my God.
I went to the wrong location.
I'm at the wrong church, knowing him.
Go to the wrong church. Oh, it's the one next door. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Knowing him, he'll rock up to an Orthodox church and forget that I'm Catholic.
I'm like, what the fuck? This is not where the...
He'll forget that we're getting married in a Catholic church and he'll rock up to like the Greek Orthodox church up the road and be like, is this the place?
They're going to look at me like, what is this guy on?
Who is this man?
What is this smoking, y'all? Nah, but definitely, proudest moment, moving it together, feeling, it's kind of starting to kick in now, like, damn, I'm an adult. We're doing adult shit.
I agree.
We're completing and kicking adult goals together.
Yeah.
We're achieving things and seeing each other's achievement, in the moment.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
It's beautiful. And that's what love is all about. That's amore.
That's it.
That's it.
That's right.
Would you like to tell the beautiful people anything before we close up shop today?
Have a good day. Tomorrow will be Monday when you guys are watching this. So have a good week. We hope you have a good Sunday. This is a very random episode.
Enjoy.
Just enjoy. Have fun.
Love each other.
Live, laugh, love.
Love
All
each
love,
other.
no hate.
Yes.
Any shout outs?
Shout
out to Apricot Mark again.
Yes. Shout out to everyone that truly supports this channel.
Shout out to all the subscribers and the Instagram followers and the Facebook friends.
Yes, we really appreciate engagement. If this is your first time watching and you've come all the way here, please make sure to like and subscribe and show us some love and support. We'd really appreciate it. And like we said, hit us up on socials. We'd love to give you a shout out. Yeah?
That's correct.
Yes. Also, to end this episode, don't be superficial. Don't be surface level. Sometimes you got to give people a chance, yeah?
Be yourself, and if you want a BBL, just fucking do it.
BBL, Drizzy. Yes.
BBL.
Drizzy.
Just do whatever you want that makes you happy in this life, because you get one life and it's short.
Yes.
And one day it could be taken away from you super quick. So make sure you make yourself happy before you make Tom, Dick, and Harry happy.
110%, y'all.
110%!
110%.
That's right. And also, I was going to say something.
You forgot?
If you're around the area in Preston, you should go to the Preston Market and get jam donuts. That
is so random.
Very random. I had one last week and it was so crispy on the outside and soft on the inside, and the jam, there was a lot of jam, lots of sugar. If you're ever in the area, get yourself a Preston jam donut.
They're OG, by the way. They've been there for years.
The van, and there's a sign on it that says cash is cool, so bring them cash because it's not taxable.
Cash is king, y'all.
Cash is king.
But with that being said, guys,
we are going to say goodbye.
Out.
And
we out.
We got a little dance to send off.
We out. Hey.
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 Sing it.
Like it, I love it. It's double or nothing. You ain't getting money, then bugging.
Hey.
Have a good weekend. Happy Sunday.
Take
Goodbye.
care. Bye-bye. Ooh, my armpits.